On the news tonight, President Tinubu postpones G20 AU-EU trips, orders heavy deployment to Kwara. 2025 Ijebu Block Summit, need for teachers to embrace innovations we emphasize. Good evening and welcome to the news desk at 7 on Nta Ijebu Ode. My name is Ifeoluwa Ashalu and here are the details of our bulletin. President Bola Tinubu has directed the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security to modernize agriculture, strengthen agricultural data system, ensure that every farmer in the country is uniquely identified, properly documented and effectively supported. The ministry, in partnership with the International Fund for Agricultural Development, is building the capacity of all relevant stakeholders to support the farmers' registration exercise. Musa Baba Aliyu report.
Data is not merely about collecting numbers. It is a fundamental strategy for effective planning and for identifying strengths and weaknesses to achieve sustainable development. This recognition has led to the establishment of Farmers Registry, a verified digital and physical database that captures comprehensive information about farmers, including their identity, land ownership, farm size, crop grown, livestock, geolocation, and banking details. The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari, stated that the ministry will fulfill the President's directive to conduct a credible census of farmers nationwide.
With a dependable national repository of farmer and farmland data, we can better manage seasonal pressures, enhance market stability, and reinforce policies that help keep food accessible and affordable for all Nigerians.
The International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, and other partners will provide technical support to ensure the country obtains accurate and reliable farmers' data.
The goal of this workshop is to mobilize key stakeholders towards a robust NIN-empowered digital farmer registry that enhances service delivery, promotes transparency, ensure inclusivity.
The farmer registry is supporting governments to simulate policy scenarios to see where subsidies and other practices should go and target farmers.
It is believed that if properly designed and implemented, the Farmers Registry will be one of the most powerful tools for accelerating rural socio-economic transformation, especially in countries where agriculture employs between 40 and 70% of the population. Musa Baba Aliyu, NTA News.
President Bola Tinubu has postponed his scheduled trip to Johannesburg, South Africa, and Luanda, Angola as they await further security briefings on the kidnapped Kebbi schoolgirls and the attack on Christ Apostolic Church worshippers in Heruku, Kwara State. In response to the request by the governor of Kwara State, President Tinubu has ordered the deployment of more security men to Heruku and the entire Ekiti local government area of the state, and directed the police to go after the bandits who attacked worshippers. In a statement by the Presidential Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, President Tinubu was scheduled to leave Abuja today to attend the G20 Summit of Leaders in South Africa and thereafter proceed to Luanda to attend the 7th AU-EU Summit. Disturbed by the security breaches in Kebbi State and Monday's attack by bandits against worshippers at Christ Apostolic Church, Heruku, President Tinubu decided to suspend his departure. Awaiting report from Vice President Kashim Shettima, who paid a sympathy visit to Kebbi on his behalf, as well report from the police and DSS regarding the attack in Kwara State. President Tinubu reiterated his directive to the security agency to do everything possible to rescue the 25 schoolgirls abducted by the bandits and bring them back safe. Meanwhile, the Kwara State Police Command has confirmed the bandit attack in Heruku town in Ekiti local government area of Kwara State, which took place around 6:00 p.m. on Tuesday. According to the Kwara State Police Command, officers from the Heruku Divisional Police Office, supported by local vigilantes, responded swiftly after hearing gunshots from the outskirts of the town. Their prompt intervention forced the suspected bandits to flee into the surrounding bush. The Police Public Relations Officer SP Adetun Ejiri Adeyemi in a statement said 2 victims were found fatally shot, while another 2 were found dead after subsequent search. The Commissioner of Police, CP Adekimi Ojo, assured residents that security agencies are fully committed to ensuring the perpetrators are brought to justice. A policy dialogue aimed at recognizing the strategic role of traditional and religious institutions in national security gets underway in Abuja to strengthen national peace and unity. Mohammed Rabiu Ali reports that the event put together by the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies is also engaging other opinion leaders in Nigerian conflict zones.
Religious and traditional institutions play a vital role as custodians of values since pre-colonial era. As the country is confronting multifaceted security challenges, from banditry to communal clashes, experts say hands must be on deck to restore peace and social cohesion.
We know the good, we know the bad, we know the ugly. And if you give us our job back, I'm sure these problems we're having in the country will come to an end.
This dialogue, therefore, provides us a rare opportunity to reflect deeply, once again, on how to harness the influence of these institutions in shaping community resilience.
All Muslim and Christian, we have to come together, we have to work together for our country, Nigeria, because we have only one Nigeria. So therefore, peace is very important. If there is no peace, there is no development.
Stakeholders are of the belief that practical recommendations with support to religious and traditional leaders, Nigeria's security architecture will be better. In Abuja, Muhammad Rabiu Ali, NTA News.
You're still watching Nta Ijebu Ode News at 7. We will be going on a short break now. Stay tuned.
You dey mind am? Me when I leave my house for Lagos, come go celebrate with am for Dallas. I reach there now, they take me make yeye. They go put me for one yeye corner. Hey, me, I'm a boy. All for no K Globe Trotter. Hey, even self the pilot they announce say I dey for the flight now. And you know say one of them say come meet me. Tell me say make her come follow them sit down for cockpit, make we fly the plane together. Sure. This na the third time today when Glo don serve me. Oh. So you want make me come up for line now, make you for run go buy your Glo Talk Master.
Free Glo Talk Master. Talk for 6 minutes and get 6 minutes free. Plus 50 megabytes of data. Free. Dial *606#. 2,000 naira for new customers. 1,000 naira for voice. Plus 1,000 naira for data.
What a wonderful world of Sure Clean detergent. Oh yes, you can have a clean and bright wash with Sure Clean. Sure Clean detergent is tough on stains, gentle on your hands, and leaves clothes smelling fresh. Oh see, for clean white and all colors, Sure Clean detergent makes you shine. As you spread it all, you can see the shine of Sure Clean brightness. Now, wear your smile with pride and nothing to hide. Sure Clean detergent makes your family clean and happy. Sure Clean detergent. Happiness with every wash.
Welcome back and thanks for rejoining us. In order not to be behind in the swift change of implementation of technology in education, the 2025 Ijebu Block Summit of the Computer Teachers Association of Ogun State, Nigeria, was still navigating the digital shift, redefining teaching and learning for new curriculum era. The program enlightened CITA members on the need for teachers, especially computers teachers, to get familiar with technology and artificial intelligence in teaching and learning, as well serve as models to others in incorporating technology in the discharge of their duties. Obiofra Ogunchola was at Adeola Oditola College, Public Ijebu Ode, venue of the summit, and now report.
The summit brought together educational technologists and their products, such as EduTimes and Tech Prime Org, as well chairman of the Academic Staff Union of Secondary Schools, Ogun State Chapter, Dr. Felix Agbesonwa, and other stakeholders. In a keynote address, founder of Exquitech, Dr. Kemi Oluriola, spoke on the need for teachers to get acquainted with the changes taking place in the education system, stressing that teaching students with an outdated curriculum will rob them of their future. She also encouraged educators to become familiar with artificial intelligence tools that can make learning and teaching more effective and engaging.
Technology has come to stay. AI is actually here and it's not going anywhere. And we need to not only be aware of it, but understand it understand how to apply it, what are the implications, how does it work. And when we have that understanding, we can now begin to integrate it into our process.
A panel session anchored by Alaja Zainab Mahmood followed, in which experts discussed how teachers can navigate the digital shift while redefining teaching and learning for the new curriculum era.
There are skills that were outside the regular mass English that we needed to build within our students that were not being built. Critical thinking.
To show appreciation for those who have supported the association, awards were presented to some participants. The Ogun State President of the All-Nigerian Confederation of Principals of Secondary Schools, Mr. Edward Adekoya, who was an awardee, along with others, commended the program.
The summit is coming at the right time because recently the Ministry of Education is actually moving from Ujizera to deeper platform.
We must develop ourselves the more in technology in everything we do, so that we can be at par with other people across the world.
They have taught us the way we are going to use technology to teach our students in the class and how we should be able to create a program for ourselves.
Chairman of Nta Ijebu blog, Mr. Dapo Kainde, appreciated God for the success of the 5th edition of the Ijebu Blog Summit and urged Nta members to embrace the use of innovations.
We are talking about the Ujisera platform launched by the Ogun State government and then now metaphor more into deeper platform. So it's been a wonderful summit all through.
The theme of this year's summit is Navigating the Digital Shift, Redefining Teaching and Learning for the New Curriculum Era. In Ijebu Ode, Orofeo Gushola, NTA News.
As part of its continued effort to create easy access to finance and market opportunities, the Ogun State government is set to institutionalize its Women's Empowerment Scheme, Okowo Dapo, as a state-backed Women Trust Fund policy. The State Commissioner for Women Affairs, Mrs. Adijat Adeleye, made the disclosure at the official flag-off of the NFWP scale-up phase in Ijebu Ode. Anthony Gandunu quoted the Commissioner for Women Affairs by saying the move was to further strengthen women's economic empowerment across the states, complementing the gains of the Nigerians for Women Project Scale-Up, NFWSU.
The official flag-off of the Nigeria for Women program Scale-Up, a federal government-led project in Ijebu Ode, targeted at over 105,000 women beneficiaries across 4 local government areas, including Ijebu Ode, with a focus to improve women's contribution to the state's gross domestic product. Speaking to the gathering, majorly women during the flag-off, Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Honorable Motunrayo Adijat Adeleye, said Ogun State is the first state to institutionalize this program through establishment of a Women Economic Empowerment Trust Fund, also known as Okowo Dapo.
We are ready to demonstrate once again that our dear state truly remains the gateway of possibility. The ministry, working in close collaboration with all relevant stakeholders, is diligently addressing every gap identified in the previous phase, and we are determined to deepen and amplify the successes already recorded.
In his remarks, the Senior Special Development Specialist and Task Team Leader of the Scale-Up Project, Michael Ilesomi, appraised the performance of the state during the first phase of the project, noting that the state was designated by the World Bank as a leading state, resulting in about 16 states approaching the state for peer learning and capacity building of their respective project workforce. Earlier in his welcome address, the State Commissioner for Finance and Chief Economic Advisor, Dapo Kubadejo, who doubles as the chairman of the multi-sectoral coordination structure, posited that the project development objective of the NFWPSU aligned with present administration's vision, noting that a society that invests in women invests in sustainable development, strong households, and inclusive growth.
This program has been structured along the lines of key development objectives. When we aggregate the women through the women affinity groups called WAGs, the first thing we do is financial literacy. We teach them basic education as to how to run their businesses, how to keep their books, inventory, pricing, marketing, and the likes.
Some beneficiaries of the first phase of Okowo Dapo described it as life-changing program.
How to save and spend, and how to partnership with people to work.
I use WAG in paying my children's school fees. It's WAG that I used to collect loan from and pay. And my first business that I'm doing, I can be able to sell one or two materials that makes my work easier for me to do.
Nta Ijebu Ode, Anthony Gandonu, NTA News.
The cultural and traditional pillars of Nigeria must be supported, respected and empowered because a stable nation begins with strong, trusted institutions at the grassroots. These were the words of the Speaker, House of Representatives, Tajuddin Habas, at the second phase of the vehicle support intervention to traditional rulers. Nta Ode tells us more.
In affirming the pursuit of national development and unity, it is essential to recognize the pivotal role of traditional leaders in nation building. In alignment with this vision, Speaker, House of Representatives Tajuddin Abbas has taken a significant step under the Renewed Hope agenda by sponsoring the empowerment of 7 royal fathers, aptly describing them as the engines driving grassroots development across the Federation.
These interventions were not acts of convenience. They are a recognition of the indispensable contributions of our traditional leaders to peace building, conflict mediation, religious harmony, and cultural preservation and community development.
Giving them these vehicles for them to strengthen peace in their different local governments, but more importantly, helping them with coordination and broadening and introducing rural industrialization into their localities.
One of the royal fathers who benefited from the vehicle support intervention says the move will foster a governance structure that is inclusive and reflective of Nigeria's rich cultural diversity and values.
We are seeing him in action. The demand of the traditional rulers, the amendment into the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and he has promised that before he leaves the top in his office, he's going to make sure it is done.
This initiative does not only seek to honor their historical heritage, but also marks a crucial step towards ensuring that traditional pillars are actively involved in constitutional matters, thereby solidifying their role in shaping Nigeria's governance and future. In Lagos, Nta Ode, NTA News.
That'll be all for tonight on our English News Updates. Stay tuned for our Yoruba caster, Adetoye Adegbenro. My name is Ifeoluwa Shaulu. Thanks for joining us.
Mo ti ní kó máa fara balẹ̀ ọmọbìnrin yẹn ló ń wò mí kí ṣe mi ni mò ń wò mi ò ṣáà ní máa díjú rìn kọ́lá jọba mi bá Bísí sọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́ kó mọ̀ wípé òun nìkan lólùfẹ́ mi. Hello Bísí ó ti gé ìpè náà. Ó ti gé. Ọ̀gá please abeg move. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn o ó ní kí n yé gómìnir sọ̀rọ̀ kí n yé gómìnir ṣó ṣe é ṣe. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀rẹ̀ dákun. Má tẹ́lẹ̀ inú má pẹ́ lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ ń sìn. Kò sí wàhálà. Hello má jẹ́ parọ́ fún ọ ọmọbìnrin dúró déédéé ó rẹwà a sì jáde a ṣe nǹkan kan wọn kò jó ní o. Ẹ̀gbọ́n kí nìyẹn.
ọ̀fẹ́ ni lórí Glo Talk Master sọ̀rọ̀ fún ìṣẹ́jú 6 kó o sì gba ìṣẹ́jú 6 lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ pẹ̀lú 50 megabytes data lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ tẹ *606#. àwọn oníbàárà tuntun yóò jẹ gbádùn ₦1,000 fún data pẹ̀lú ₦1,000 fún ìpè ohùn lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Glo Unlimited.
Oh, what a wonderful world of Sure Clean detergent. Oh yes, you can have a clean and bright wash with Sure Clean. Sure Clean detergent is tough on stains, gentle on your hands, and leaves clothes smelling fresh. Oh see, for clean white and all colors, Sure Clean detergent makes you shine. As you spread it all, you can see the shine of Sure Clean brightness. Now, wear your smile with pride and nothing to hide. Sure Clean detergent makes your family clean and happy. Sure Clean detergent, happiness with every wash.